Hey, Mrs. Hosselrode here. I want to teach you how to play a game today called Multiplication Showdown. The only thing that you need in order to play this game is one other person. This is a two-person game, so you and one other person, and a deck of cards. The first thing you're going to want to do when you get your deck of cards is to take out the face cards. You are going to want to take out your kings, your queens, your jacks. I had a joker in my, two jokers actually, and some direction cards in my stack. You're going to want to take those out too. I'm just going to put them in my box and get them out of our way. So you have the rest of the deck. Now you might be wondering, well, what about the ace? You are going to need the ace. The ace in this game represents the number 1. So you need the ace. Don't get rid of the ace. Get rid of the jacks, the queens, the kings, and the jokers if you have them. So now that you have the rest of your cards, you can shuffle them. And you're going to want to deal them evenly. You get 1, your partner gets 1. So each of you has the same amount, okay? So there we go, 2 same amounts. And we're going to start our game, okay? The first thing you're going to want to do is flip. You're going to want to flip at the same time. You might want to count down 3, 2, 1, flip, so that you're both seeing the cards at the same time. Okay, right here is a 9 and a 9. Now, normally in the game of War, if you've ever played the classic game with cards, War, this would be War. This would be a tie. But that's not how it works with Multiplication Showdown. Multiplication Showdown, in Multiplication Showdown, we multiply these. We want to get the product. We know the product is the answer to a multiplication problem, so we're going to multiply 9 times 9. Whoever says, there we go. It's not focusing. Whoever says 81 first gets the cards. They're the winner for that round. So maybe I said 81 first. I'm going to grab these cards. I win. Okay, we're going to go again. 4 times 2, 8. Whoever says 8 first, you got to be quick. We talk all the time at Eagle View about fluency and being fluent and being quick and accurate. So 4 times 2, you want to be the most fluent, 8. Let's say this person wins those. So whoever wins them gets to keep them. You can make a separate pile of your winnings. Like maybe you want to have this pile that you're playing with, and then this hand of your winnings. That's fine. Or I like to put my winnings underneath of my stack, so that when I run out, they're just right there underneath. We're going to go again, and I'm going to show you what happens if there is a tie, because I know you're probably wondering, well, what happens if there's a tie? Okay, what if you both say 21 at the same time? That could happen. Sometimes that happens. There's a tie. So if we both say 21 at the same time, you put the cards in the middle of your table. If you're playing on a table, you can just shove them to the middle of the table. If you're playing like on the couch or on the floor, just set them aside for a minute. You will need them in just 1 second though. So this is our tie. We're going to go again to do a tiebreaker. We're going to each flip at the same time. Whoever wins this, whoever says 16 first, gets all of them. Now let's say 16 was a tie. Then you're going to just add it to that other one that was a tie. So you're going to build a tie pile until the tie is broken. Now let's say this will be our tiebreaker. Just for an example, 3 times 3, oh, that's 9. Whoever says 9 first, maybe it was me, would get all of those cards, the tie cards and the tiebreaker cards. So those would go under my pile. Now you can keep playing until one person has all of the cards. That's how the classic game of War works. And one player would eventually win all of them. That could be how you end your game, or maybe it's time's up. Maybe it's time to go to dinner, or it's time to go to bed. I don't know when you're playing this. If time is up, then you just count and see who has the most cards, and they are the winner. So I hope you have fun playing this game, and I hope you have fun practicing becoming more fluent with your multiplication facts. See ya.